Okay, so on your feet then, feet under knees under hips. Pick up the ribs, shoulders back, chin tucked in. And just bring your weight forward and back through your feet. Just nice, even weight bearing. Front and back, left and right. And then just find that point where you're holding in the middle. As you hold there, nice couple of grounding breaths in through the nose. Slowly out. And again, one more. Good, beginning with the feet, then we're just going to start to come up, down through the tiptoes. Same advice for each session. Sort of look at 10, 20 or 30 repetitions. You work to your own ability. Slow it down, speed it up, take a rest. You're in control. Good. Remember that awareness that you're pushing through both feet equally. You've got one side that's weaker, just trying to make sure that side isn't being left out. Begin to bring our arms in. About 10 more. Three, two, and last one, just resting on the legs. Just continue through the shoulders, just up and round the shoulder girdle. Again, the arms coming in, reach up, nice and wide and high, round and down. Three, two, and last one. And round and down, relaxing there, just getting a little loosen off. Come in, focus on the legs again. So again, you work to your own abilities. Okay, we're going to do a few different leg exercises, but we'll start with sort of sit to stand. So sink your bottom down, sit yourself back up. Again, how deep you go, your decision. What we want to be looking for is that sort of capacity to get yourself down to the level of a chair. That means that you've got a bit more confidence getting out of chairs, whether you're friends, relatives, at a restaurant, theatre, and being able to maintain and hold that strength. And there. Okay. I'm going to speed it up and add a bit of movement in this time. So you're going to take a step to the side, squat. So you've got a bit of a wider squat into the middle, and just squat in, and then step to the side, add in a squat, middle, squat, side, Getting that wider squat in, then a narrow squat, wider squat, narrow squat. Good. Excellent. Okay, we can go once more. So side, middle, side, and middle to finish. And bring yourself out from there. Getting it loosened up. So hips, knees all getting into the action. Getting a couple of grounding breaths. Nice big deep breath in. We're going to come back up right through the trunk. So reach to the side, into the middle, and side, and the middle. Just a nice lengthening all the oblique muscles on the side here, up through the rib cage. Good. I'm going to bring arm in, reach over, feel that stretch and crease up through the shoulder, ribs down the side, side of the hip. Yeah, one more. Again, you just work all the time, your capacity, don't worry about yourself. And relaxing there, loosening the shoulders, the neck a little loosen side to side, up and down. Yeah, and then back in. Get yourself set, you can come back in on the legs. Okay, we're going to be doing our lunges, so you're going to take 1 foot forward. And then a little sink down. How deep you go, again, is your decision. Okay, so if I come from the side on view, take a step forward, do a small lunge, that's perfectly fine. Or you can come forward, go a little bit deeper. If you need to balance, fingertip on the wall or the side, that's fine as well. Okay, so alternating, one side, turn, opposite, and return. Good. And a little mix up, coming at a little bit of an angle. So building up that kind of movement pattern. If you find yourself losing your balance, you can step out, hold, push yourself back upright. Good. 3, 2, last one. And back in there. Good stuff. Again, leave the legs alone for a little bit. Come back in on that upper body. Hands up, fighting stance, and you punch the arms in front. Good, across the body. And that rotation. Get the whole trunk moving. Good stuff. Reaching a bit high, right towards the ceiling with the turn. Good, back through the middle. And gently down. Back through the middle. And down, relaxing there. Again, loosening the shoulders, excellent. Okay, then go into some balance. Foot to the side, slightly behind you. Again, if you need to balance when you go on a single leg, hand that you're going to balance with is the same side the leg that's swinging. Okay, so we'll see why in a minute. So you can bring the other arm in. And then you're going to aim overhead. And then last one there. In, and then slowly down. Excellent. Change your legs. Leg to the side and behind. Again, it's just that sweep to begin. So if you do need to balance, arm on the same side as the leg swing. And hand comes in. Good. And then overhead. And last one. And relaxing down there, good stuff. Okay, so legs nice and warm, core's getting warmer, shoulders getting nice and warm. We can do our roll downs, work through the spine. So first part, remember, nice breath in, lift the arms up. And as the arms relax down, chin tucked down, and sliding down towards your feet. You decide how far you go, your body, work your own ability. And you build yourself back into that upright posture. And again, nice breath in. Yeah, so watching out, back feels a bit stiff at the moment. And then feel what it might feel like at the end when we repeat this motion. Good. Okay. Next time, next roll down. Just going to take yourself into your kneeling position. So nice breath in, reach tall. And an out breath as you relax down, chin tucked in, sliding down, soften the knees. Take yourself forward into your kneeling pose. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And nice and easy, that roll forward and back of the pelvis. Some nice big spinal motion occurring. Pelvis leading the way. Spine follows. As you get right up into that flexion movement, head sinks and you hold. And then the head sits up in extension. So roll into flexion. Into extension. Good. Okay, and then sink your bottom down. Hold the stretch there. Do a couple of recovery breaths in through the nose. Slowly out. Good. Okay, and then just holding in the kneeling pose there. Starting off with the legs, you're just going to stretch the foot behind, and return, and then the opposite, and return. And at any point you're struggling, just take the weight off the hand, sink back down into that stretch, press stretch. If you're feeling quite confident with the movement, you can challenge by bringing the opposite arm and opposite leg together. So, go the left leg, bring the right arm up, the right leg, left arm. Good. Again, if you want to challenge it a bit more, stretch, tap the hand and knee in the middle, same opposite arm and leg, go again, and then down. So, away, tap, away and lower. Last one. Down, away. As you relax down there, back in that kneeling pose, just take the tension out of the spine, rolling forward, rolling back. Lower your bottom down. Really nice. Again, recovery breaths in, nice and deep. Stretch the back of the rib cage. Excellent. Okay, take yourself out. From there, you're going to rest forward. Resting on your tummy. As always, if you're struggling in this position, you can put a pillow underneath your hips and your tummy there. Take some of that pressure out. A little bit more comfortable. Okay, otherwise, back in on the leg work. So, extending the hip and down. And take the leg away from the mat and lower. And if you're feeling a bit of a pinch in the back, make the movement a bit smaller. And then you're looking to introduce opposite arm with opposite leg again. So left leg, right arm, and down, right leg with the left arm. Okay. Again, if you want to give it a bit more of a challenge, but a bit more stress through those muscles of your back and your bottom and your shoulders, you know, lift both arms and both legs at the same time. So, let's do like this. You've got opposite arm, opposite leg as your level before. Or you can bring both arms, both legs in, a little bit more challenging. Again, always working where you feel in control. Don't force anything, just do this one. And that's there. Gonna put a bit more focus into the trunk and the back. Again, you can change the arm position and make it easy or as hard as you like. So if your arms are at your side to begin, squeeze your bottom, shoulders back, and you lift your trunk like so, and lower down. If you're confident and comfortable with that movement, you can move the hands to shoulder height. Makes it a little bit harder. Again, if you make it harder still, the arms go overhead. Good. Last one. And easing down there. Hands come under shoulders. And back into that kneeling position. Again, hand as you hold there, work through the pelvis. Rolling forward, rolling back. Again, sinking down to that child pose or prayer stretch. Good stuff. Okay, you can ease out from there and bring yourself round onto your side. So position-wise, pop your legs straight, but then drop your feet behind you. Okay, so if you're looking down the body, can't see your knees creeping forward, feet are tucked back. Put your hand in front to stabilise if you want to, or on your hips, up to you. If you want a cushion under your head, feel a bit more comfortable as well, that's perfectly fine. So first exercise, that top leg, raise and lower. We're looking at sort of 10, 15 or 20 repetitions. And about 10 there. $15.
And there's only 20, good. So part 2, top leg's going to come off the floor and you're going to sweep it forward. So it comes up, comes in front, don't let it drop down like so, so keep it level, and then you bring it back, okay? And so sweep, and return again, 10, 15 or 20 repetitions. So 15, and 5 more if you can, it's okay. Rest if you need to rest, no forcing. Good. Okay, so next level, you're going to combine those two movements. So you're going to lift, then down, and then sweep it forward and return. So that's 1 repetition. Again, rep-wise this time, 5, 10, or 15. Okay, so you choose. If you want to sit it out, that's perfectly fine as well. So lift, down, forward, return for 1. Five. So 10, good. 5 more if you can. Rest if you need to. Good. And then down and resting there. Good. Okay. Ease on your backs, give that a stretch. We're bringing the knee, you've just been working. Bring it up. Hook the foot over. And with the hand, coming across the body. Just stretching those muscles in your bottom. Good stuff. Okay. As you just ease out from the stretch there, relax the leg down. You're going to switch sides. You can roll over or sit yourself up. Swap hands. So, again, getting yourself set up, line the legs up, and drop the feet behind you. So, looking straight down, and then feet tucked back. And that first part, top leg lift and lower, 10, 15, or 20 repetitions. Up and down. Five. 10. 15. 15. And 20. Good. Remember the next part then is the lift and the sweep forward. Then 10, 15 or 20 repetitions. So part way up, knee comes forward, and then return. Five. 10. 15. 20 there. Good. Okay. Set number 3, the lift and the sweep combined in 5, 10 or 15. So raise up, down, sweep forward. That's 1 repetition. That's 10. 15. 15 there. Good. Easing down. Take yourself onto your back. Give that a stretch. Yeah, leg been working. Bring the knee up, put the foot over, and bring it across the body. Feel that stretch in your gluteal muscles at the bottom. Okay, good. Out from the stretch there, bring your feet and your knees together. Just that rotation of your trunk, gently down, side to side, back through the middle, opposite side. Quite normal if you feel a bit of a click or gas releasing in the spine. Nothing serious or harmful done from that clicking. Good. Okay, and then back in on that start position there. So we can begin working the front of the hips. So just the leg slide, push the foot away from you and return. Opposite and return. You can bring the opposite arm in with the opposite leg. So stretch away and down. Okay, so making it a little bit more challenging on the lower limbs, you draw the knee up, stretch the leg out, leg back and down. Good. You bring your arm in again, it's a bit of coordination to the ceiling, away, ceiling, down. Ceiling, away, ceiling, down. Good. Okay, we're going to add in a bit more strength level this time. So you bring one knee off the floor, both knees off the floor, and you can hold there, and then nice and easy, push one foot away, turn, opposite, and turn. How far away you stretch is your decision. Okay, so as the foot moves away from the core position, tension increases in your core muscles. If you're struggling, just take the weight to the knees, bring the legs down to the floor, get yourself set. You can move down a level if you want to. If you're feeling okay, feeling quite confident, feeling strong, shoulders come off, one leg's out, and this time they switch, switch, and switch. Keep the chin nice and open. Support the weight of the head, but don't drag the chin down. So the core muscles working nice and strong, front of your hips working strong, burning your quads. Try not to collapse to the floor. If you're struggling, bring your knees to your chest and lower them down gently. Otherwise, 5, 4, 3, 2, again, last one, knees in, nice hug, gently down, just relaxing there, little roll side to side, tension out of the spine. Good, just let your feet away, just relax, a couple of grounding breaths again, in, right down into the diaphragm, so that belly lifting. Excellent, and then back in. Okay. Those bent knee position, tennis ball width between the knees and the feet, so they're not squashed together, not too far apart. And the focus is on the pelvis to begin, so that tilt back of the pelvis so the back flattens onto the floor, and then roll forward, and then get a little arching of the spine, and then rolling back. So this gentle rocking action that you're opening and closing those joints in the lower back. Dissociating the pelvis and the lower back in their motion. Good, and with each roll back this time, so you tilt back and then you get a little bit of a lift. So now the bottom's off the floor, lower back's off the floor. And down, roll forward. And again, roll back, flatten and lift, feel a bit more. Up and away, so you can see higher up or more space underneath the back now. And down. And same again, tilt and lift, feeling up the spine, up into the rib cage. Good, so you're up on that rib cage, up on those shoulder blades, nice high bridge, bottom's working, lower back's nice and tense. Good. And down. Good, this time as you come right up on those shoulder blades, you're holding there, squeeze at the bottom, you can gently lower down, squeeze and lift. Gently down, squeeze and lift. Good. 3, 2, and 1. And as you're relaxing down there, out of the bridge. Again, as before, just gently side to side, just take the tension out of the trunk. Stretch the feet away. Couple of nice deep diaphragm breaths. And back in. Okay, last bit of strength work, back in, focusing on those abdominals. Hands resting on the thighs. Can you draw the hands up towards the knees? Keep the chin open, nice and high. And down. And again, chin open, lift. And down. You feel those tummy muscles shortening, that rib cage comes to the pelvis. And return. If you struggle with a tension in your neck, take the weight to the head with a hand. Remember, keep the chin open, look towards the ceiling. Okay, if you find yourself looking at your knees because you've pulled your chin down, so just keep the chin nice away from the chest. Good. Okay, I'll bring some leg work in. We'll make it a little bit more challenging. Remember, always work at your level. Knees back, slow down. Do what you feel in control of. Good. And then last challenge, last part, you can bring both knees off the floor. As you hold the knees there, again, that abdominal curl, you need to support the head, that's fine. Good. So you're getting some good abdominal activity. And you're just gearing up for the last part. And if you're struggling, you can put your feet back on the floor. For the last part, you can extend your arms, keep your arms nice and straight, pump those arms. Whilst holding that abdominal crunch. Good. Last set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands supporting the legs. Gently down. Relax the upper body down. Excellent. Bring the knees over to the side. Again, that gentle roll. Just roll out those abdominals. Good. Stretch the legs away. stuff. Okay, so just come back in a moment. Bring the feet and knees together. Take the knees down to the side where you feel you can rest comfortably and just hold them there. Good, and then into the middle. And down across the other side. Good, and then bring those knees back into the middle. Just going to give another stretch on those hips. Going to cross the right foot up, just resting it on top of the left knee. If little space is formed, you're going to reach through that space. Try and bring up the left leg. You can't quite pick yourself up in that position and get hold of the foot or the ankle of the right foot. And just draw it up towards you like so. That's okay as well. Just getting that extra stretch in the bottom muscles and your hip. And rest down there. Switching over, so left foot comes over the right knee. Again, find the gap. Left hand goes through. Right hand picks up the right knee. Good. And resting down there. And bring yourself into sitting. Stretch one leg out in front of you, tuck one leg in, reach down to that outstretched leg. Good, and then you're just going to switch sides. Again, reach down to that outstretched leg. Okay, we're going to ease around into that kneeling position. Move back into that roll forward and back of the pelvis. Beginning to develop some good control around those abdominals and those back muscles. Lengthening, shortening, opening, closing those joints. And then just hold in that sort of relaxed position in the middle. You can take your hands around to one side. Lower your bottom down. You get that stretch come through the shoulder, the ribs, lower back, through the hip. And out from that stretch, round to the opposite side. And again, down and hold. Yeah, last time in the middle. Excellent. Okay, pull your hands back towards your knees, bring your head up above your chest. blood pressure going to start to adjust. You've been a bit flat on the floor. So as you get up, just watch it as it changes. So when you're ready, ease yourself onto your feet. Okay, good. So a couple of stretches side to side. And awareness, if you're feeling a bit lightheaded, just to take time, let your blood pressure catch up. Good. Just a little couple of rotations side to side. Excellent. Okay, as long as you're feeling your head is cleared, not feeling lightheaded, nice breath in and lift the arms. And on the out breath, your head down. You feel a bit more mobile, a bit more control. As you bring yourself back into that upright posture, finishing in a nice, good grounded posture. Feet under knees under hips, pick up the ribs, shoulders back, chin tucked in, weight even over the feet. Nice breath in. Breathing out to finish. Well done.